You've heard them, you've used them, but did you really know what phrasal verbs are? Let's break it down. What are phrasal verbs? A phrasal verb is made up of a main verb, probably, and a particle, usually like a preposition or an adverb, and it often changes the meaning of the original verb. But wait a minute. I know you may be wondering, are we now doing science in English grammar? No, that is not the point. So then, what is a particle? A particle is part of a phrasal verb and combines with the main verb or the verb to change its meaning, sometimes in a completely idiomatic way, right? So I hope now you get the meaning. So we are not talking about science, but actually English, right? So this particle are usually the adverb or a preposition, right? And then when they combine with the main verb, they change the meaning entirely, many a time, right? So let's look at some examples. Give up. So these separate words come together to form a different meaning, right? So give up means to quit, but taking the individual meaning or the literal meaning of the separate words will not mean the same, right? So the second one is look after, which means to take care of, right? So now, why do these verbs or phrasal verbs, why do they matter, right? It's because you can't always guess the meaning from the separate words, right? So example like break down a car. So because literally you can't actually, as a human being, you can't break up a car, take a physical car and break it up, or a whole car cannot break up just like any brittle object, right? They just can't break up like that. So the figurative way could mean or is stops working, right? So that is the simple meaning. Now the second one is break down emotionally. So when someone breaks down emotionally, what does it mean? Meaning they have lost control of their emotions or whatever, they feel down. So that is the meaning, right? So now let's look at the types of phrasal verbs that we have. We have two of them mainly. The first one is separable, and then the second one is inseparable, right? Don't worry, in the next video we will take each of them and discuss thoroughly, right? But for the time being, when an example of the separable is turn off the light, right? Turn off the light, and this could also be rephrased as turn the light off, right? One thing meaning the same thing when it is reconstructed, right? The same thing, the same idea, and it is allowed. That is what it means, separable. Then the second one is inseparable, meaning you can't separate it. The moment you do that, you may have a different meaning, or it could be grammatically wrong, incorrect. So that is it. So look after the baby. So we can't just say look the baby after. No, that is wrong, right? So phrasal verbs are everywhere, right? Comment your favorite or most confusing one, and I might explain it in my next video, right? So we will see in the next one where we tackle the types of the phrasal verbs. See you soon. Bye for now.